Hello. So this is my new juvenile pencil wrasse. It is a new addition to my tank. As you know, those of you who follow my channel know, yeah, this is definitely a new fish. This guy is the first new fish I've added in my tank in 2.5 years. So needless to say, I was very, very worried because my fish have a tradition of not being receptive to newcomers once they get established. This guy did get a bit of a hard reception from my fox face, surprisingly. Was probably the worst. But that was only for the first couple of days. The leopard wrasse has given him a little bit of a hard time. And surprisingly, the coral beauty has been the best behaved with this guy. He generally doesn't mess with him. Occasionally at nighttime, he gets maybe a little bit territorial about, you know, when he's swimming around looking for a place to sleep in the sand bed. But that's really about it. So anyways, this guy, it's hard to see the coloration on him right now, but he actually does have some really interesting colors. Oh, he's coming up here. Now you can see it. So you got the yellow, you've got that sort of maroon color or pinkish color on the top. You've got and some kind of blue and green stripes. Now, once these guys mature, they grow some really nice color. They'll have like a bright green face and just really fill out for color. Now, pencil wrasses are not fish that are known for traveling well. In point of fact, I actually say that it's a lot like a leopard wrasse where you really need to watch out for a fish that has not just come straight out of the shipping bag. You don't want to do that with these guys. These guys are fish where you definitely want to make sure it's been active, healthy, and eating and hanging out for a couple of weeks at your local fish store, and then go ahead and pick it up and bring it home. So that's what I did with this guy, and once again it seems to be panning out for me because he has, you know, he took a bit of abuse from the new tank mates, and occasionally there's still a little bit of a territorial squabble, but nothing serious. And he adapted to Reef Frenzy within about 2 to 3 days, and now he charges in for it just like any of the other fish. He is definitely a wrasse. That's all I can say. They are not afraid whatsoever. In point of fact, the fox face who gave him a hard time, the first time I saw him go for Reef Frenzy, he actually ripped a piece right out of the fox face's mouth. That's pretty bold, stealing food from his bully. So anyways, this guy also has a cool little feature, and a lot of people have pointed this out. These guys like to go and nip and pick at the rockwork. So if you're looking for some solution for getting rid of the likes of fireworms or something like that in your tank or other pests, these guys are great for it. They also have this interesting thing. It makes almost like a clicking or a little pinging sound when he nips at the rockwork. And I've talked to other pencil wrasse owners, and they said, yes, this is something that is unique because of the way their jaws and their teeth form. You'll hear an interesting little sort of pinging sound with these guys when they chomp down and bite. So they do sleep in the sand bed, so you want to make sure you have a sand bed for these guys. And as mentioned, you definitely do not want to be just randomly grabbing one of these things from a bag. You want to make sure you got an individual who's healthy, who's been monitored, you know, for a week or two at your local fish store. And then, you know, if it's healthy and active after that period, there's a really good chance you're going to end up with one that's going to last. So, delicate shippers, so beware of that with these guys. So if you've been to the other websites, you've probably heard this. So anyway, new color, new addition to the tank. Really happy to have this guy in here, and I hope that he will, you know, just fill out the tank a bit more so it doesn't look quite so barren with just having my 3 remaining stalwarts. And as I said, thus far it appears that, there he is again, he was hiding in the back. It appears that He's generally acclimated to the tank, and for the most part, the other fish leave him alone. As I said, there's still that occasional, territorial thing, or if he gets too close to some of the others, then sometimes they, give him that, get out of my way, newbie, sort of thing. But that's really about it. So anyway, that's all I've got, and thanks for watching.